Hey everybody, how's it going? Thank you so much again for being here with me today for another great lesson from Big Wave Guitar. I'm your humble host, Dan the Guitar Man. Really appreciate you being here. Today we're going to be taking a look at Riptide by Vance Joy. Very simple, very sweet little song. Only a few chords, very easy to pick up. Great practice for strumming as well. But before we jump into the lesson, if you could please be so kind as to like this video and subscribe to the channel, it would greatly help me out, and as well as keep you guys in the loop as far as all the great lessons, the practice tips, and the general guitar knowledge that we share here. Be really appreciated. Thank you again so much for being here, and let's get to the lesson. For our intents and purposes today, we're going to be looking at this song in the key of A minor. But if you want to play along to the record, I believe it was recorded in the key of B flat. So you would just put a capo on the first fret and play all the chords and everything the same way, right? So I'm teaching it without the capo, but if you want to play along with the record, just put a capo on one. First chord we're going to need today is A minor, and the way we're going to go about playing that is by taking our first finger on the first fret of the B string. Our middle finger is going to come up and get the second fret of the D string, and our ring finger is going to get the second fret of the G string. And we're going to use our thumb, if you can, to mute the low E, and then strum all the bottom 5 strings. The next chord we're going to need is our old friend G major, which starts with a middle finger on the 3rd fret of the low E. Our first finger is going to get the 2nd fret of the A, and then our ring finger is going to get the 3rd fret of the high E. And we're going to strum all 6 and let them all ring. The next chord we're going to need for this song is going to be C major, which starts with our first finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Our middle finger gets the 2nd fret of the D string, and our 3rd finger is going to come up and get that 3rd fret of the A string. And again, this is only a 5-string chord, so I'm going to use my ring finger to just lightly touch that low E string and strum the other 5. The last chord we're going to need for this song is F major 7, which looks a lot like the C major chord. We're going to start again with the first finger on the 1st fret of the B string. Middle finger is going to get the 2nd fret of the G string, and your ring finger is going to get the 3rd fret of the D. And we're not going to try and play the low A or the low E string. We're just going to play the bottom 4, and we're going to let that high E string ring as well. The other major important part of this song is the strum pattern. The way we're going to go about doing it here is as a down, down, up, down, up. Right? If you break it down, that's really what's going on. Down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down. And if I put the chords in, it sounds like this. Here we go. So the strum pattern one more time, super slow. Ready? The main chord progression of this song for the verse and the chorus is A minor to G and C. You play C again, right? C gets repeated. So you get 1 bar of A minor, 1 bar of G, 2 bars of C. Okay? So with that strum pattern of down, down, up, you get this. Let's do it super slow. Ready? 2. So the last little part of this song comes in the bridge. It follows the same chord progression that we have throughout, but at the end of it we add in that F major 7 chord. And it's the part where he's going, you know, I just wanna know. Right? So you're putting a little space in between the chords. If you're gonna stay. There's that F major 7, right? Then he repeats that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it, and then back to the chorus. So last thing, we're gonna just play through the chords a couple of times and transition from the verse and chorus chord progression into the bridge, which is super similar. But just so you can kind of get a chance to play along and jam along and work out any sort of issues, right? So we'll take it a little bit slower. All right, here we go. Chorus. So there you go, you've got all the chords, the strum patterns, and the parts that you'll need to play Riptide by Vance Joy. I hope you all really enjoy it. Thank you again so much for being here today. If you could please like and subscribe to the video, it'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys again next time. Be good.